Your heart works nonstop for you, but are you working for your heart? Discover 5 superfoods that can protect your heart, lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and help prevent heart disease, all backed by science. Stay tuned to find out how simple foods can make a massive difference in your heart health. Heart disease doesn't happen overnight. It develops quietly, often over years, influenced by what you eat every single day. Many people believe heart problems are purely genetic or unavoidable with age. But research and real-world evidence show something very different. Your daily food choices can either slowly damage your heart or actively protect it. The powerful truth is this: certain foods don't just reduce risk. They help your body heal, strengthen arteries, and keep your heart functioning smoothly. One of the biggest drivers of heart disease is chronic inflammation. When the body is constantly inflamed, blood vessels become irritated and stiff, making it easier for plaque to form inside arteries. Over time, this narrows blood flow, increases blood pressure, and forces the heart to work harder than it should. Many processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats fuel this inflammation, but nature provides foods that do the opposite, calming inflammation, improving circulation, and supporting the heart at a cellular level. Another major factor is cholesterol imbalance. It's not cholesterol itself that's the enemy, but the type and behavior of it. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it sticks to artery walls, creating dangerous buildup. Certain superfoods help prevent this oxidation, raise protective HDL cholesterol, and assist the liver in clearing excess fats from the bloodstream. This balance is critical for long-term heart health. Blood pressure also plays a huge role. High blood pressure strains artery walls and weakens the heart muscle over time. Many people rely solely on medication, unaware that potassium-rich, magnesium-dense foods can naturally help relax blood vessels and regulate pressure. When blood vessels remain flexible and relaxed, blood flows freely, reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. What makes superfoods so powerful is their nutrient density. These foods are packed with antioxidants, healthy fats, fiber, and plant compounds that work together. Instead of targeting one problem, they support multiple heart protective processes at once. This is why cultures that eat whole, nutrient-rich diets consistently show lower rates of cardiovascular disease even when genetics aren't perfect. Healthy fats are one of the most misunderstood components of heart health. For decades, fat was blamed for heart disease, leading many people to replace it with refined carbohydrates and sugar. That shift actually worsened heart outcomes. The right fats, especially those found in plant foods and fatty fish, reduce inflammation, stabilize heart rhythm, and improve cholesterol profiles. These fats become part of cell membranes, including heart cells, helping them function more efficiently. Fiber is another quiet hero. Soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive system and helps remove it before it enters the bloodstream. It also stabilizes blood sugar levels, preventing insulin spikes that damage blood vessels over time. Diets rich in fiber are consistently linked to lower rates of heart disease, yet most people consume far less than they need. Antioxidants protect the heart in a less obvious but equally important way. Every day, your body produces free radicals through normal metabolism. Stress, pollution, smoking, and poor diet increase them dramatically. When free radicals outnumber antioxidants, they damage artery walls and accelerate plaque formation. Superfoods rich in antioxidants help neutralize this damage before it becomes dangerous. The beauty of heart protective foods is that they don't require extreme dieting or deprivation. Small, consistent changes can make a significant difference. Replacing processed snacks with whole foods, choosing healthy fats over refined oils, and adding colorful plant foods to meals can gradually transform heart health from the inside out. The heart responds quickly to better nutrition, often improving blood markers within weeks. It's also important to understand that heart disease prevention isn't just about avoiding something bad. It's about actively giving your body what it needs to thrive. When the heart receives proper nutrients, it pumps more efficiently, oxygen delivery improves, and energy levels rise. Many people notice reduced fatigue, better endurance, and improved mental clarity as circulation improves. These superfoods don't work in isolation. They complement one another, creating a protective network inside the body. While no single food is a magic cure, combining several heart-supportive foods into your daily routine creates an environment where disease struggles to take hold. Over time, this nutritional foundation becomes one of the strongest defenses against cardiovascular problems. In the next sections, you'll discover specific superfoods that stand out for their heart protective power, foods backed by science and used for generations in heart-healthy cultures. These are not exotic or expensive ingredients. They are accessible, practical, and easy to include in everyday meals. By understanding how they work and why they matter, you gain control over one of the most important aspects of your long-term health, the health of your heart. The first step in protecting your heart is knowing which foods truly make a difference. Not all fruits, vegetables, or fats are created equal, and some contain compounds specifically studied for cardiovascular benefits. By incorporating these superfoods into your diet regularly, you create a protective barrier against heart disease while also supporting overall well-being. One of the most powerful superfoods for heart health is avocado. These creamy fruits are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL cholesterol, the type that sticks to arteries, while simultaneously raising HDL, the protective cholesterol. Avocados are also loaded with potassium, a mineral that helps regulate blood pressure by counteracting the effects of sodium. Research consistently shows that higher potassium intake is linked to reduced risk of stroke and heart disease. Adding just half an avocado to a daily salad or on whole grain toast can make a measurable difference over time. Next, fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines provide a potent dose of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are essential fats that reduce inflammation, decrease triglyceride levels, and improve blood vessel function. Unlike some other fats, omega-3s are directly incorporated into heart cell membranes, supporting their elasticity and electrical stability, a key factor in preventing irregular heartbeats. Consuming fatty fish at least twice a week is a recommendation backed by decades of research, showing a significant reduction in heart attacks, strokes, and sudden cardiac death. Berries deserve their reputation as antioxidant powerhouses. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are high in anthocyanins and flavonoids, compounds that protect the lining of arteries from oxidative damage. Oxidative stress occurs when free radicals overwhelm the body, damaging cells and triggering inflammation. Studies have found that people who regularly consume berries have lower blood pressure, reduced LDL oxidation, and improved blood vessel function. Adding a handful of berries to your morning oatmeal, smoothie, or yogurt is a simple way to harness these benefits. Leafy greens, including spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, are nutrient-dense foods that provide fiber, vitamins, and minerals essential for heart protection. They are particularly rich in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. This relaxation reduces blood pressure naturally and supports oxygen delivery to tissues. Beyond nitrates, leafy greens contain vitamins K and C, folate, and antioxidants that work synergistically to strengthen arteries and prevent plaque buildup. Consuming at least one serving daily, whether in a salad, stir fry, or smoothie, has been linked to a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Nuts and seeds round out the core heart protective foods. Walnuts, almonds, flax seeds, chia seeds, and sunflower seeds are packed with healthy fats, fiber, and phytonutrients. The unsaturated fats help improve cholesterol balance, while fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract, aiding in its elimination. Seeds like flax and chia also provide plant-based omega-3s, complementing the effects of fatty fish for those who eat primarily plant-based diets. Consuming a small handful daily can be an easy, convenient strategy for heart protection. Beyond these superfoods, integrating whole grains is essential. Foods like oats, quinoa, barley, and brown rice contain soluble fiber, which slows digestion and helps regulate blood sugar. Stable blood sugar prevents spikes in insulin that can damage blood vessels over time. Moreover, the fiber in whole grains contributes to satiety, helping control weight, another important factor for heart health. People who replace refined grains with whole grains consistently show reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. Legumes, including beans, lentils, and chickpeas, are another cornerstone. Rich in protein, fiber, and micronutrients, legumes support blood sugar regulation, reduce LDL cholesterol, and provide sustained energy. The combination of fiber and plant-based protein helps prevent overeating, which contributes to weight management, a critical factor in heart health. Studies show that regularly consuming legumes is associated with lower rates of cardiovascular disease and improved overall metabolic health. Tomatoes and other red vegetables are potent sources of lycopene, a carotenoid with antioxidant properties. Lycopene reduces oxidative stress and inflammation in blood vessels and has been linked to lower LDL cholesterol and reduced risk of stroke. Cooking tomatoes with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, enhances the absorption of lycopene, making sauces, soups, and stews excellent options for heart protection. Garlic may not be the first food that comes to mind, but it's long been celebrated for cardiovascular benefits. The sulfur compounds in garlic help lower blood pressure, reduce arterial stiffness, and prevent platelet aggregation, which reduces the risk of clots forming. Fresh garlic in salads, roasted dishes, or as part of a homemade dressing can provide these protective effects while also boosting overall immune health. Herbs and spices like turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger further support heart health. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that protects arteries from damage. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control, reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. Ginger improves circulation and can reduce inflammation, complementing the effects of other superfoods. Integrating these flavorful ingredients into daily meals not only enhances taste, but also contributes to long-term heart protection. Hydration and tea consumption are additional considerations. Green tea and hibiscus tea contain antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support vascular health. Green tea catechins improve blood lipid profiles, while hibiscus has been shown to lower blood pressure in clinical studies. Simple lifestyle choices like replacing sugary beverages with these heart-friendly options can have a measurable effect over time. Consistency matters more than perfection. Incorporating these superfoods daily in reasonable portions is more effective than occasional indulgence. The combination of healthy fats, fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins and minerals creates a network of support for the cardiovascular system. Over weeks and months, these dietary changes can improve cholesterol ratios, reduce blood pressure, improve circulation, and lower inflammation, all key markers of heart health. Lastly, it's important to remember that diet works best alongside other lifestyle factors. Regular physical activity, stress management, sufficient sleep, and avoiding smoking all amplify the benefits of a heart-healthy diet. Superfoods provide the tools, but lifestyle choices determine how effectively the heart can use them. Integrating these foods into a holistic approach gives you the best chance of preventing heart disease and enjoying sustained cardiovascular health for years to come. By focusing on nutrient-rich, whole foods, you are not just lowering your risk for heart disease, you are actively nourishing your body, supporting energy, cognitive function, and overall wellness. The superfoods outlined here form the foundation for a heart-protective diet that is simple, sustainable, and backed by decades of research. They demonstrate that what you eat truly matters, and that small, consistent choices can lead to monumental improvements in health. The most powerful approach to heart health combines knowledge, consistency, and action. After understanding the causes of heart disease and identifying the superfoods that protect it, the next step is learning how to integrate these foods into daily life effectively. While eating the right foods is critical, creating a routine that makes heart-healthy eating easy, sustainable, and enjoyable is equally important. One of the simplest strategies is to plan meals around superfoods. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner can all feature heart-protective ingredients. For example, start your day with oatmeal topped with fresh berries, chia seeds, and a small handful of nuts. This combination delivers soluble fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, all working together to lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and support blood sugar stability. By establishing this kind of routine, the body begins to adapt to nutrient-dense fuel, and cravings for processed inflammatory foods diminish naturally over time. For lunch, consider leafy green salads loaded with avocado slices, cherry tomatoes, and a sprinkle of seeds. Drizzle with olive oil and lemon juice for flavor and an extra dose of heart-healthy fats. Adding a portion of fatty fish like grilled salmon or mackerel turns a simple salad into a nutrient powerhouse, supporting arterial flexibility, reducing triglycerides, and delivering essential omega-3s. The key is variety. Rotating vegetables, nuts, and proteins ensures a broad spectrum of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Dinner can include legumes, whole grains, and vegetables cooked with heart-protective spices like turmeric, garlic, and ginger. Lentils or chickpeas paired with quinoa or brown rice provide fiber and plant-based protein, while the spices enhance circulation and reduce inflammation. Even small adjustments like swapping white rice for quinoa or adding more leafy greens to a stir-fry compound over time, reinforcing heart protection without feeling restrictive. Snacks are another opportunity to incorporate heart-healthy foods. A handful of nuts, a piece of fruit, or a few slices of avocado on whole grain crackers can stabilize blood sugar, reduce hunger, and deliver continuous nourishment. These small, frequent choices help maintain energy levels and prevent the body from seeking sugary or processed alternatives that promote inflammation and arterial stress. Beverages matter too. Replacing sugary drinks with green tea, hibiscus tea, or simply water infused with lemon keeps the cardiovascular system hydrated and supported by antioxidants. Green tea catechins help improve cholesterol levels and reduce oxidative stress, while hibiscus has been shown to lower blood pressure. Staying well hydrated also supports circulation, kidney function, and overall metabolism, amplifying the benefits of a heart-focused diet. Lifestyle integration goes beyond meals. Meal prepping, for example, ensures that nutrient-dense foods are always on hand, reducing the temptation to rely on fast food or snacks that strain the heart. Simple practices like washing and chopping vegetables ahead of time, portioning nuts, or cooking batches of legumes make healthy choices convenient and effortless. Over time, this reduces stress around food decisions and encourages consistent adherence to heart-friendly habits. Equally important is the mindful aspect of eating. Paying attention to hunger cues, chewing slowly, and savoring flavors supports digestion and metabolic health. Studies show that mindful eating can improve nutrient absorption, reduce overeating, and even lower blood pressure, all contributing to cardiovascular well-being. Combining superfoods with mindful eating habits allows the body to receive maximum benefit from every nutrient. Consistency over perfection is a guiding principle. Occasional indulgences are natural, and one meal will not determine heart health. What matters is the overall pattern. Consistent intake of superfoods, balanced meals, and nutrient-dense choices create long-term benefits. Over weeks and months, markers like cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and inflammatory markers improve, reducing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular events. Another factor to consider is stress management, which directly impacts heart health. Chronic stress increases cortisol, promotes inflammation, and can lead to unhealthy eating habits. Integrating heart-protective foods with relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, yoga, or even a short walk after meals can magnify benefits. The combination of nutrition and stress reduction creates a synergistic effect, allowing the heart to operate in a calm, supported state. Physical activity complements dietary efforts. Even moderate activity like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling enhances circulation, strengthens the heart muscle, and improves cholesterol and blood sugar control. Pairing exercise with a diet rich in superfoods ensures the body has the nutrients it needs to recover, repair, and maintain vascular health. Together, nutrition and movement create a powerful foundation for cardiovascular longevity. Finally, it's critical to monitor progress. Routine checkups, blood pressure tracking, and periodic cholesterol assessments help measure how dietary and lifestyle changes impact heart health. Seeing tangible improvements reinforces motivation, and helps fine-tune habits for even greater effectiveness. Knowledge combined with action empowers you to make informed decisions that protect your heart every day. In summary, the journey to a stronger heart is both simple and profound. By incorporating avocados, fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, tomatoes, and heart-supportive spices into your daily routine, you provide the cardiovascular system with the tools it needs to thrive. Pairing these foods with hydration, mindful eating, stress management, and regular physical activity creates a holistic approach that significantly reduces the risk of heart disease. Every meal, snack, and beverage is an opportunity to nourish your heart. Small, consistent choices accumulate into substantial improvements over time. Unlike temporary diets or extreme interventions, this approach is sustainable, enjoyable, and scientifically backed. By understanding which foods support your heart and integrating them into everyday life, you reclaim control over your health and invest in decades of stronger, healthier living. Your heart is the engine that powers your entire body. Treating it with care, respect, and nutrient-dense fuel ensures it continues to beat strongly for years to come. These superfoods, combined with thoughtful lifestyle choices, are your allies in building a resilient cardiovascular system. Protecting your heart doesn't have to be complicated or restrictive. It just requires knowledge, intention, and consistent action. Start today, and your future self will thank you with a heart that beats stronger, longer, and healthier. Your heart is your most vital organ. Treat it with care. Start incorporating these 5 superfoods into your meals. Stay hydrated, move your body, and manage stress. Small, consistent changes can make a huge difference. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Your heart will thank you.